Hi guys, Lola here. Um, so this is an update video plus showing how far I've come on my journey. Um, so let me just go through my journey so far. So I have to look at my calendar here because I go like way back here. Okay, and there are a couple things I want to share with you guys because a lot of anniversaries and things are coming up. A couple first anniversaries, one third, but we'll get into that, the third anniversary, later in this video. But the first anniversary is August 7th, and that is 1 year, my 1 year anniversary of my name change. Now, with the story that goes along with that, is I wanted to get it done in 2014, but at that time I didn't have the money in order to do it. Then I got homeschooled and started getting some money, and so I started saving up for my name change. And so finally, after being able to get a ride to go to court, hand in my paperwork, give them the down payment, all that, I was able to get a court date, and that was the 7th of August. So that was a very important day. I kept on counting down like the days leading up to it because I was just so excited. And then the following Sunday, or the following week, Friday, I went on my first vacation when I was legally myself, when I could legally be who I was. So that was a fun trip. Then September 6th of this year, I will be on hormones for exactly 1 year. So that's pretty exciting to think that it's been a year already coming up. So yeah. And then the 12th of September is my 3-year anniversary of coming out. I came out in 2013, 3 days before my birthday. I can't remember if I was turning 18 or 17. 17. Yeah, 17. I was turning 17 that year. And then October 11th is my 1 year membership of the First Congregational United Church of Christ. I think that's pretty much all my anniversaries and everything. So, yeah. Just let me double check. Yep. everything is in order. Isn't everything is correct, I should say. And accounted for. So yeah, that's kind of all that. Now I think if you've watched my transgender and Christian video, then you'll know that pretty much nothing has changed since that video. I mean, yeah, my parents are slowly coming around. Well, mostly my mom, but my dad is kind of totally against it. So is his family. My mom's side of the family is a little bit more open, and they've been like a huge support to me, including my aunt. I go over to her house all the time, and we talk and stuff. And actually, I came out to her before I came out to anybody else. I was 13 when I came out to her, and she said, okay, it will be our little secret, we won't tell anybody. So it stayed that way for the longest time until I decided that I can't continue living this lie, and I need to be true to myself. So that's when I decided to come out. When I became 17. So that was I didn't know how my parents would react if I told them right away when I told my aunt. So I kind of just kept it to myself and but all those years of feeling like I was in this big black hole and couldn't get out, that's completely melted away now. And I have not been feeling like I was in a big black hole for a few years now. But I think that has something to do with all my pills I'm on and stuff. I think, and the hormones definitely help my mood and everything. What else do I want to say? I know yesterday was Transgender Day of Visibility, and I was planning on doing a video that day, but that day was so full of different things that we were doing that I didn't get a chance to sit down on my laptop like I am right now and record a video. So now I'm doing it one day later, but this isn't for Transgender Day of Visibility. This is just like an update video to tell you guys what's been going on and stuff. And so I know the weather has been like crazy lately. It's been raining, and I think I saw some snow earlier, so it was like, oof. We are supposed to get some snow tonight, so I'm like, I don't want any snow. And also an update on The Wiz. Now, I know I said that I was gonna release the video on my birthday of this year, but the thing is, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that deadline because the script is taking me like a long time to write. I'm still working on the different parts and things. There are maybe more characters that I want to add in, although I think I have enough characters, especially seeing as like I'm taking up most of the characters myself. Um, I'll probably post the opening to disc 1 tomorrow or sometime this weekend, just so that you can see that opening, because I know I posted the opening for disc 2, so this will be the opening for disc 1. I think this play is going to be pretty interesting. I'm planning on recording the Oz parts of it at the Ozfest, like if I can, when there's not a bunch of people around. But that might be nearly impossible because it is such a big event and everything. But in a way, then it would kind of make sense that like there's like tourists and stuff, maybe people walking down the street. You know, I think that would be more believable that way. Maybe I'm not positive. I don't even know if we're going. So, and if we're not going, then I can retouch up my Yellow Brick Road and make it longer. Because when I made it like 3 or 4 years ago, I didn't have a lot of cardboard, but now I can just reuse some old cardboard that we have laying around and just make it more longer, and or not more longer, just longer, and then just kind of retouch it up because the tape's kind of peeling off of it and stuff, so I want to readjust all that tape and make sure it's all nice and smooth, so I'm not sticking to it while I'm trying to walk down it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's been a long journey, but it's like when I look back to like where I was 2, 3, 4 years ago, and remember the struggle that it was to wear boys' clothes and try to conform to the gender I was born as, and all the pain that I was going through emotionally, and the thoughts of killing myself, to where I am today, where I can wear women's clothing and be true to myself because my name is legal. It's just very emotional to think that I've come so far, and I know I still have a long way to go, but I know with God's help I'll get through it, and that's the thing, my faith hasn't gone away. My faith has just gotten bigger, and I can see things more clearly than I did before. Like to actually think about how God created all the earth and everybody differently is pretty amazing, and I can go to church and just be myself without having to worry about being kicked out like I was before. And you know, I don't worry about being kicked out of any church now because I'm just living my truth, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here, and because I'll always be Lola, and it's just such an amazing journey that I've gone through, and I know I can't speak for all the trans people out there because we each have our own story. Because I know how I feel when I look at old pictures of myself. It's like, that's me. Because I'm like, that does not look anything like me. And it's like, to see those pictures, to see where I am now, it's like, wow, what a difference. Much more happier than I was before. No more struggle of wanting to kill myself. None of that. And I can kind of blend the two lives together in a way. But just trying to cut out all the bad memories I have. And just focus on the good. That's all I care about. Focus on the future. And that's another thing. I'm more positive about the future than I was before. Before, I didn't think I had a reason to live until I found out that I could transition and become the woman I always felt I was. And I prayed about it. And I said, if this is the right path, give me a sign. And that night I had a dream of me walking down the aisle, going to meet this man who was just in a silhouette. I didn't see his face or anything. And I was wearing white and the veil and all of that. And I could remember that so vividly, and how much I would love that, to be able to walk down the aisle, get married, and then I knew, yeah, this is who I am. And I always really knew that this is who I was. I just didn't think it was possible that I could be true to who I was. And then I started research and wanting to know everybody else's stories. I still do. I like reading other people's stories because I know we all have our own story. And for the longest time, my mom and dad could not figure out why I wanted to read other people's stories. And because they're interesting, they give me more insight onto how they lived their life and how they dealt with everything. And it makes me able to deal with whatever I'm going through in that day. And but also not just their stories, but also praying and reading my devotions and everything. That also helps me get through my day. It's so I'm just so excited that I can finally be true to myself. And I'm legally a daughter, granddaughter, great-granddaughter, and a niece. And that is so surreal to me that I can legally say that, yes, I'm their daughter, or yes, I'm their granddaughter, or yes, I'm their great-granddaughter, or yeah, I'm their niece. And it's nice to even hear me say that, because before I couldn't say it because I was scared of how people would react. But what I've learned to do is not be scared of what people say, because in the end, it doesn't matter what people say, it just matters how you feel. And you don't need to listen to people bring you down all the time. And um, really, I haven't had any people bring me down to where I felt ashamed of being who I am. I just had people cut me out of their lives, and um, that is hard. That is a hard thing to deal with. But I'm like, it's their loss. If they want to get in touch with me, they know where I live. They know what my phone number is. They have my Facebook. They can get hold of me and say, hey, what's up? But there are only two people on my dad's side who will say Lola and the correct pronouns. As far as I know, there's two. Wait. Yeah, I think there is two. There might be one. I don't know. Yeah, there is two. There is two. Yeah. I have to go back because there's this one person that I talked to, and I haven't talked to them for so long. So yeah, but it is reassuring to know that they are slowly coming around. I know it's going to take maybe a couple of years, who knows, for everybody to come around, but hopefully they do. And I can just keep on moving forward because that's what I've been doing right now, is just moving forward. Like, the past is in the past, and just keep on going. So it is an amazing journey that I've been on, and the friends that I've made along the way, the just all the love and support that I've been getting. I want to thank you guys all for that. And so, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. God bless. TTYL.